My name is Theo, and in this video today, I will be talking about the 7 universal principles, also known as the 7 Hermetic principles. The intention behind this video is to show people a new perspective on how reality works. The 7 universal laws is an ancient philosophy. It is nothing evil of the sort. It surpasses the negative and the positive. It gives us the building blocks for the foundation of our reality. The all is mind, the universe is mental. The first universal law is the law of mentalism. This law is telling us everything is mental in nature. We live inside the mind of the all, and the all is within everything. The all is unknowable in nature, but I can try to describe it to help you to understand. The all is infinite and eternal. It must have always existed because nothing else could have created it. Something can never evolve from nothing. The all is unchangeable in nature. Nothing can be added to it, nothing can be subtracted from it. The all is the living mind. Many wise men before us refer to it as the spirit. As above, so below, as below, so above. The second universal law is the law of correspondence. This law is telling us there is a harmony between different planes of existence. The universe can be categorized as 3 different phenomena or 3 different planes of existence: the mental plane, the material plane, and the spiritual plane. The lowest of all these planes is the material plane. It deals with matter and energy and the ethereal substance that keeps them connected together. The second plane is the mental plane. The mental plane has various forms, such as the material mind, the plant mind, the elemental mind, the animal mind, and the human mind. This plane serves as a bridge between the material plane and the spiritual. The last plane of existence is the spiritual plane and is the highest of the 3. This plane deals with deities, the angelic, the fallen, masters, adepts, and many other beings. This realm still exists within the all and is not above it. Nothing rests, everything is moving, everything vibrates. The third universal law is the law of vibration. Everything is made of molecules, which is composed of atoms, which early philosophers and scientists have proven never rest and are always moving. Light, heat, magnetism, and electricity are various forms of energy, but at their core, they're all vibrating. It is important to be careful about what you think about because even our thoughts vibrate. Good or bad, your mind doesn't care. It attracts and it vibrates. Similar in nature, different in degree. Everything is dual in nature and has different poles. The fourth universal law is the law of polarity. This law shows us how opposites are the same in nature. The only difference is the degree that they are at. Hot and cold are the same thing. The only difference is the degree. Light and darkness are the same thing. They're just 2 different ends of the same scale. Everything has a rhythm, and everything swings left to right equally. The fifth universal law is the law of rhythm. Everything flows from one side to another. There is always a rising and a sinking. The night flows by day, the day flows by night. We go from winter to spring to summer to fall, then back to winter again. Once you understand that everything has rhythm, you work with the pendulum and not against it. Every cause has an effect, every effect has a cause. Chance is just a name of law unrecognized. Nothing escapes the law. The sixth universal law is the law of cause and effect. There is no such thing as chance. Everything happens because something caused it. Even if we do not know what caused it, nothing can escape the law. Everything has a starting point, which is the cause. Example: it snows and the road's ice over and someone drives on the road and crashes. Because it snowed and they decided to drive, the effect is they crash. Another example, because you don't go after the things you want to go after, you live an unfulfilling life. The cause, because you won't go after the things you want to go after, the effect is you're not living a fulfilling life. It's pretty simple when you break it down. Everything has cause and effect when you look. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine aspects. The seventh and final universal law is the law of gender. The word gender has Latin roots. It means to procreate, to generate, to create, to produce. The word is broader and more general than the term sex. Gender manifests in all planes of existence. I will explain gender to you from the mental plane as a human. We have two aspects, the I and the me. The I is the masculine aspect and it's the giving force. It is able to stand aside and witness the me aspect. The I represents being and it also represents the will. It is always giving out or expressing. The me is the feminine aspect and it's the receiving force. The me represents mental creation and generation. It has more varied functions than the masculine aspect, but it is content with making mental images, which are impressions received from the outside instead of creating new, original mental creation. The me represents becoming and receiving. We need both aspects. Without one or the other, we are not able to create. In this video, I talked about the 7 universal laws, and I hope you're able to take something away from this. If you want more information, look into the universal laws. You can get a book called The Kabbalion. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you want me to explain further or what else I should make. Thank you, and be blessed.